Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another topsy-turvy episode in the world of Mallow Markets, where we discuss the Pokemon trading card game in terms of market analytics for buying, selling, and trading cards. Today, we are going to be discussing our first half of the top 20 most graded Pokemon cards that you can find on the market, of course using PSA's database. Now, this is the longest existing and largest database out there, though of course Beckett and CGC, highly reputable and growing trading card companies, especially in the Pokemon space. So why do we care about the quantity of cards before we jump into this? Well, popularity and nostalgia are huge in the world of collectibles, but two major factors as well, like we've discussed in other videos, are scarcity and condition. Now, scarcity, meaning how few or how many there are, and condition, well, look how good is the condition of these cards. And the graded population tell you just exactly how conditioned these cards are and the scarcity of those cards as well. Super important when it comes to collectibles and investing in collectibles. Also, let's show some appreciation and recognition for these artists who drew these cards. They're incredible. They've been a major part of our lives for so many years. Let's show these artists some love. And by the way, feel free to show our channel some love while you're at it. We would really appreciate it. It took a lot of effort to put this video together, so if you like it, please consider subscribing. And this data is as of July 18th, 2021. It includes English and Japanese, but really we only did the Japanese if there's not an overlap between the English cards and sets. So, without further ado, let's get started and get into the list, starting here with number 20. And number 20 is the Unlimited Base Set Gyarados. What an iconic card. When I think about Gyarados, I think of this card immediately every single time. From Mitsuhiro Arita, the legendary Pokemon artist. This set was released in 1999, the Unlimited version, so not Shadowless or not the first edition. There are 3,812 graded copies of this Gyarados, which is good enough for 20th place on the database list. And per Bulbapedia, this is the first of 35 total TCG renditions of Gyarados out there. I thought that was a pretty interesting fact. Next up at number 19, which card do we have? It'll be the Hidden Fates Promo Tin Charizard, of course, from a promo tin in the uber popular Hidden Fates set in 2019. Already within the first two cards here, spanning 20 years of Pokemon TCG history. Absolutely unbelievable, with 4,167 graded copies of this Charizard by the designer AKY CG Works. According to Bulbapedia, this designer has been a TCG artist since the Unbroken Bonds era, so a relatively modern artist here, which is great to see compared with Arita, who we all know is iconic in the set. There are artists spanning all throughout TCG history in this top 20 list, which is awesome to see. Number 18 here, and we have the base set 2 Charizard with 4,400 graded copies out there. And as of today, there are 10 reprinted versions of this iconic artwork, as you can probably guess, some more which will be featured in this set here. But this is from the second release of the base set in the year 2000, again by the legendary Mitsuhiro Arita. Absolutely iconic artwork. This is hands down, well, it's not my favorite Charizard, but it's easily the most iconic, most highly coveted, of course, in the first edition being the highest. Number 17, which card do we have next? It is the Unlimited Base Set Mewtwo. Very interesting card here. I was a little surprised to see this one pop up by Ken Sugimori. And according to Bulbapedia, the original artwork for all 151 Gen 1 Pokemon were done by Sugimori. Absolutely legendary. This again going back to 1999, so we're really seeing some vintage strength here, which would kind of make sense as, you know, these cards obviously have been around the longest, so these are ones that are going to get graded more frequently. This is an epic Mewtwo as well. Now, here we go. Number 16. Which card will it be? The Hidden Fates 2019 Shiny Charizard. Awesome card. Really cool to look at it. And of all the modern Charizards, honestly, it's one that's maintained its value a little bit better, despite being 5,042 graded copies out there. 5-Band Graphics designed this, which is a group, a small studio, I should say, of designers focusing on 3D imagery. They've been around since the black and white era, and they do this more 3D rendition of artwork. This one I happen to love a lot. Hidden Fates, obviously a super popular set. Number 15, what do we got here? The Charizard VMAX from Darkness Ablaze. Now we're seeing a little bit of a trend towards modern from 2020, again by AKY CG Works. And if you're finding this video informative, surprising, like the work, please consider subscribing to our channel. And again, AKY CG Works has illustrated about 50 cards for Pokemon TCG without any reprints of the same cards. So they really made a name for themselves and have designed some pretty iconic Charizards as well in the more modern sets. So, not necessarily an Arita, but, they're gaining some acclaim in the Charizard space, I'd say, based on this list. Number 14 here, what'll it be? The Champions Path ETB promo. Yet another promo Charizard card here in this top 20 list. Again, from the year 2020, we're jumping all over the place here, but 5,816 graded copies have been here, and there are around 200 total illustrators who have designed Pokemon cards. Again, another one from 5-Band Graphics here, but about 200 total illustrators, and only a handful of them have made on this top 20 list, so pretty impressive for some of these artists to be included here. Obviously, those who have done a Charizard have a little bit of a leg up. Now, number 13, which card are we expecting to see here? The XY Evolutions Charizard, also by 5-Band Graphics. They really came on in this Mega XY Evolutions era. Now, 5,959 graded copies of this card. Interesting, the Mega artworks weren't necessarily my favorite, truthfully. But another interesting fact here, about 92% of the PSA population of this card is 9 or higher. Really shows how the populations of those modern sets skew very favorably, or very heavily, I should say, towards the Gem Mint and Mint cards. Number 12, the second of the last one on this list. Which one will it be? The XY Evolutions Reverse Hollow Charizard. Again, the iconic artwork from Mitsuhiro Arita, one of the 10 reprints of this. And according to his website, too, a fun fact about Arita, he also designed the first 5 energy marks for the Pokemon TCG as well. I thought that was pretty interesting. It's not a fact I knew about him and his not only longevity in the game, but also his commitment and how much he's contributed as an artist. Really, really cool to see. Now, what will it be for the last one in this set for the top 11 before moving to the top 10? It is the Snorlax from the Japanese CD promo. Very interesting card. From 1998 to 1999, this was released. Almost 8,000 graded copies. And Sumiyoshi Kizuki is the artist for this card. And per Bulbapedia, she is known for her crayon-style Pokemon that have been going on since the Team Rocket era. Some of our favorite crayon monsters have been seen literally since 98, 99 from her. Absolutely awesome. One of my favorite artists there, too. I really like the unique style. And actually, she designed this Bellossom from the Aquapolis set, which I personally love. Very, very cool looking card. I like how it looks like the flowers are blowing in the air. So now, that was our top 11. The next episode will have the top 10 with grading price increases, modern supply increasing, and grading closures. How do we see this list changing over time? What do you guys think? I would love to hear from you all in the comments. Please let me know if you found this video helpful, interesting, and we'll see you in the next video for the top 10.